Good evening. It's Wednesday, April 3rd, about 7:30 at night, and we are soaping a soap for a soap swap. This is going to be goat's milk and honey soap. And in the bucket here, I've just got my oils and my butters. Everything has been sitting out since early this afternoon. I got it ready. I'm going to go ahead and add my sodium lactate.
Robert, I know my design crew is going to do everything they can to turn this place around. All right, guys. Thank you.
Every last precious little drop out of there.
Something for the outside of the building. That's why I want to talk to you. I want to introduce you to Michael.
And I'm going to just mix it together. As I add bubbles to my oil. And now I'm going to add my milks and my clays mixed in the aloe juice. I do not like the effects of mixing the aloe juice in the lye, so I put the aloe juice in my milks and clays. So I'm going to whiz that in here. I am soaping at full water. Scrape that out. Of course. They say if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen while you're recording, so if the soap blows up, you know why. Alright, and that was just the milks and the clays. They're going to sit in there. Alright, and this is my lye water. Go ahead and add my lye water in here and see if the soap blows up. I ran it through 2 different soap calculators, and both calculators said that this was a great recipe, so we'll see how great it is when the lye goes in. Okay, it's just emulsified, and I want this as thin as possible, so I'm not going to mix it too much right now. I can mix it more. Right, when I mix the colors together. So. Okay, we're doing 4 colors.
Need to hold it or no?
20, 20, 60, 80. So, let's see if we can't work with these colors. The first color, it's real pretty, isn't it? You see how it does. I am using micas for the first time, and I've never used them before. But I see that they so far have been really the bomb at the colors. Actually, I want to do the gold mica first.
Gold with copper.
Yeah, copper. I'm sorry, copper mica. I'm just going to put some in
Mixed up.
and kind of mix it up a little bit, see what it does. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'm going to have to zing it. Yeah, more. Isn't that pretty though? That's gorgeous, isn't it? That's great. I think what I'm going to, because it's so much, I probably am going to use all of it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in. You want to hold it on the side so it all kind of goes down to the side. Okay, now that we've got the disaster mess cleaned up, I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to do the maroon. And I already know that I'm going to need more mica, so I'm just going to grab my bags, you know, so I can make sure that, because like I said, I've never worked with it. The soap is already starting to heat up and thicken on me. Alright, do you have that one next? Yeah, here, sweat like me. Alright. Since this is so thick, I think I'm gonna mix this by hand, this particular color. I might end up having to do all of them by hand, I don't really see. Oh, that's so much better. And I want the swirls in there, so that's fine. Hand me, right?
So you just use the spoon. Have a mixture.
Yeah. It's probably because I have way too much in these containers, you know, but it actually is a very giant loaf of soap. So, oh, isn't that beautiful? That is gorgeous. But the soap is kind of moving along a little bit faster than what I wanted, so. Now there's that color. Clean my messy Marvin mess up here. We're probably going to have to do a spoon swirl or something in this. Well, I don't know. It's starting to cool down, so maybe it just heated up with the reaction. Isn't that pretty? Magic yellow, is that correct?
Yeah. Mine gold.
Mine gold. Isn't that pretty? Look at the little swirls in there. Gorgeous. And actually, in this one here, I wanted to put a little bit of titanium dioxide in it. And because it does, the fragrance discolors a hair, I think. I think I saw that somewhere. It may not. Please don't yell at me if I'm wrong. But I wanted to put a little bit of that in. And now that my hands are dry, let's throw these hand impalers on. Hand prisons.
Good name.
Bless you, sweetheart.
There you go.
Yeah, we're going to have to move quick on this.
Okay, there's the last color. Do you want me to put that in? Or you like that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you. Keep me in line. Keep
like,
me in line. I
you just put
thought
the
that
titanium
color was
dioxide in.
absolutely beautiful, so I wanted to pick it up and play with it a little bit. Look, it's almost the same color as the soap because there's actually quite a bit of shea butter and in this. So
That's
that,
what made it yellow.
yeah. Yep, the shea butter and
It
the
looks like
cocoa
it's
butter.
keeping it shimmer.
Oh yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Nice and creamy looking. It's actually very beautiful. Alright, I think this one's done. Next.
I didn't know how much to put in there, so I
Another
kind of put
spatula.
like that much of the spoon.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's gonna be it's beautiful.
Here's how I see this restaurant. I think ultimately, George, you have to
Mhm.
be general manager.
It'll loosen up once it's mixed.
Don't touch your face.
You can spend a little bit more time here.
You know what I mean? Once it's mixed a little bit, here, you want to mix that in a little bit. It'll loosen up, because that's what that one did, just by adding mix the next one, honey. The one next to it. There you go.
Yeah, I just touched the side of it.
Mm-hmm. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it is. Yeah, once you mix it up, it's like perfect. Absolutely awesome to work with. This is great. I have high hopes to whoever gets this soap that they absolutely love it. This is my first soap swap. I have not been soaping all that long, but I do study a lot. I do practical applications. So I'm really, well, I should just leave that in there, hoping that this comes out great. Okay. So the first color I'm going to put in is going to be this one. And I'm just going to pour it in the bottom, in the center, if I can get it in the center, like so. And then the next color is going to be this one. And I don't know if you guys can see this.
I'm coming.
I gotta turn this around so they can see. So they can't see.
You want me to zoom out?
No. There we go. You'll get the idea with my arm in the way, but that's the way it's got to be. This one.
Just trying to keep them in
Give that a quick mix me up.
the line here.
And I'm just going to kind of spoon this one in because it's a little thicker for some reason than the rest of them. Look how creamy that is. Little bubble.
In order for me to win the Roof Grill Hot Dog Challenge, I need to harness the power of the Shut up. I don't care what it is. The word manager for you, it doesn't really work.
I want you to pound that down. There's a lot of bubbles in that, a lot of air. The next color is going to be this. And see if I can pour it. Absolutely beautiful. I am loving this recipe.
Big days call for a breakfast packed with fiber and nearly a day's worth of whole grains. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheat Cereal.
No? I thought it was maybe getting thicky on me.
That's not how you throw a chair. The new creamy steak and steak and shrimp. It's easy meets big value on our famous 2 for $20 menu. See you tomorrow. They say hard work.
On the floor, honey. On the floor.
But there's nothing wrong with enjoying a little extra reward.
Did you get them all?
That's why Southwest, with the better rapid rewards.
I need it.
It is not fun.
That's good.
Don't be shy that they may want to rethink.
LOL. I'm tweeting that.
too.
So this great.
Yes, thank you.
Just put it over here with the other ones.
Yes. This kind of scared me at first. I didn't think I was going to be able to pour it, but this is turning out absolutely gorgeous. I am loving it. Might even be able to do a topping on this. I wanted to get tablespoons out so I can kind of mix these, because right now the spatulas are just too big. I hope those ripples don't change the way the soap swirl looks.
This one for the topping.
Thank you. Expect that. We do mark. Save the top. Save the rest for the top, I mean. I had to goop it up somewhere, you know that? Don't you know it? Right there. I just can't seem to, you know, do a straight line. This one. This one. It's just back on. All right, well, I'm going to go tamp this down a little bit now. There's like little bubbles in there, but you see them? I'll try to just, you know.
If you own a failing restaurant, contact us at foodnetwork.com. Next on Restaurant Impossible.
Oh, of course, in the hair. All right, we're going to do the topping now. And,
You want to use this one, right?
yeah. I might be able to use a regular tablespoon this time. Just in case, yep. Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Actually, I want a small spatula.
He's never met a challenge he wouldn't take. Robert's new mission: fix America's most desperate restaurants. With limited time and few resources, this may be Restaurant Impossible. In Harrisburg, PA, to help Doug and Debbie Crick save their failing restaurant. Doug and Debbie have owned Doug's restaurant for 30 years.
It does, doesn't it?
We wanted to get out of
The first 25 years were great.
I think it's going to turn out
Our
gorgeous.
business has just dropped off dramatically.
we had to keep the restaurant afloat by investing our retirement money, and sad, he tries so hard. He puts in
I end up closing the doors. I will feel I've been a failure. Doug and Debbie are expecting me to write in.
Well, you should have had some kind of financial advice in the first place.
Just to date, and with only $10,000, I'm going to make it my mission not to fail. Mistake number one.
All right, one down.
It looks old, outdated, gotta go. Oh my word. I feel like I'm going into the Wild West. Who would want to eat anything when you're surrounded by stuffed dead animals, tacky statues, and the world's ugliest wallpaper? Not my type of restaurant to come and eat, that's for sure. Good morning. Chef Robert, I'm Doug. I'm the sheriff of Dodge City, USA. This is my wife, Debbie. Nice to meet you. So tell me about the restaurant, which looks sort of old-fashioned. I had access to a lot of Western decor, so we chose a Western theme for the restaurant. So Debbie, what do you think of it?
I've never cared for it.
You didn't like it in the beginning.
No.
And do you like these get up? All right, first of all, I've got to say thank you for allowing me to come here.
Well, you know that last one we're listening to my husband watch Restaurant Impossible, and the one that they had on before this, the dude was a financial advisor. I mean, being a financial advisor, you would think that his restaurant would be doing outstanding, but nope, guess not. You know, I guess even those people need help. They usually say like mechanics who, you know, their cars are the last to get fixed. I honestly believe that's true. You know, I don't know how, but I got soap all down the side of this on the outside. I'm just gonna wipe that off real quick. Alright, okay, this one.
He loves to add new dishes, but he can't take anything away.
I don't think the answer is in the menu. The answer
This
is
is why we need you. Doug doesn't take advice from anyone. He doesn't listen to anyone. He just.
You can still see the shimmer in this. Like, I am very, very impressed with it. I really am. I'm very happy with it, how it turned out. It, you know, heated up just a hair on me and then cooled right back down, and it's just as beautiful as can be. I love it. And the scent, the fragrance, oh my. If I didn't know that if I didn't know that this was soap I was making, I would be eating right now. Because this fragrance is just outstanding. It's one of the first fragrances that I have found that I just have fallen in love with. And it's almost a, wouldn't you say it's almost a addicting, intoxicating flavor, this fragrance.
Makes you want something sweet.
Yeah, it makes you want something more.
One thing that really is a pet peeve to me, look at the state of this floor. I put those down myself. You put them down yourself? Yeah, well, we're going to pick them all up because I hate it. You better look at the menus, see a service, and want some extra people so I can watch what you do.
Sloppy there.
Yeah. Trying not to be, but I'm having trouble seeing into the container because they can't see what I'm doing because my arm is in the way, is what it is. Put a dollop there. Isn't that pretty? I love, love, love. Love, love, love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, that's done. That's done.
Gloves are done.
Just about. Knowing me, the soap will blow up as soon as I get it even halfway wanted to be.
I'm about to put that in my mouth. I was literally about to pull the paper towel. I'll be like, can I just like with it? I can feel it still.
Do you want to go into the soap room and get the glitter? It's on the dresser in the box.
The new glitter you just got?
Yep. So, I'm going to put some glitter on it.
That's the chicken here, but I can tell you it's frozen just by looking at it. This is cheese soup. What's it taste like to me? It's salt and cheap cheese that tastes like flour. If I look at the overall this is 31 years of hard work. We did a stakeout. I'm late every day to work.
I'm recording and you're cussing.
Got you on candid camera.
Yep.
Plastic water bottles we use in a year to can out. How's the run? but 300 of them can be replaced with just one Brita filter. Brita, filter for good. With the Spark Miles card from Capital One, Beyond earns unlimited rewards for his small business. Take these bags through as well, please. Your small business earns double miles on every purchase every day. Miles at 2% cash back on every purchase every day. What's the new one? Now where's the snake button? The Cruise is the #1 family movie in the world. It's an animated avatar. Truly hilarious. I call this a snapshot. I'll do it again. I think I blinked. DreamWorks The Cruise.
Alright.
Looks like Stuffy here has been fed pet food with artificial preservatives, colors, and byproduct meals. How would that make America, you decide. Free for a limited time only.
Thing is that I am such a klutz that it doesn't matter what I do. Most of the time, whatever I touch will either die, wilt, break, blow up, the whole 9 yards. And it ain't just me being a klutz. It's more of, I don't know. I don't know, but something's going on. I'm wondering if this is just too soft because, see, the sides are starting to blend.
You've got refrigerators full of food that you may never sell. Just throw money away. Acceptable. As the owner of Dog City, it's up to Doug to keep his menus manageable and enable his kitchen staff to do their jobs. Who is in charge of the kitchen? This gentleman wants to be hands-on all the time. So he is in charge of the kitchen.
That guy doesn't sound like a very nice guy
Yes, there are some
at all.
kitchen duties that I just like other
The owner.
By you being in the kitchen, you're saying you don't trust these guys to do their job. Well, I'm sorry, but it does. A lot of the recipes that are my own, I like to read exactly the way I
If you give me sugars, I'll share something that I have. It's a little better than the Kool-Aid. You come over and give me sugars? Aw. Go into my bedroom in the refrigerator in the door. There's a Coke.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Pumpkin.
Number 2, too many menus. 5 menus you have in that restaurant. Service staff confused, kitchen staff overworked. Number 3, food presentation is awful. Number 4, Doug. Delegation. You have to delegate to motivate. And number 5, new customers. You got to think about how do we get a new customer. What are you doing? These are the 5 things that we need to fix. Are we ready to build the new Dodge City restaurant? First thing I have to tackle is the number of menus.
Honey, where'd the,
Looks like it's set up better.
yeah.
Customers. We are going to eliminate dishes. Pittsburgh steak and the Pittsburgh chicken. We're in Harrisburg, so that's gone.
That side still looks flat though.
Hmm?
That side still looks flat.
Yeah.
It's popular. This is where you have the problem. You will not commit. You would rather add than take away. I have felt for quite some time that our menu was too large. I just didn't know how to go about cutting it down. Let's talk about the spaghetti. The sauce is probably one of the most disgusting sauce I've ever tasted. And actually trash my recipes. These recipes, I'm embarrassed to say, are my own. You shouldn't be embarrassed. Something's wrong. If this is good to your customers, you will be packed in that dining room every day. So, we've taken the first steps to be inside.
I didn't tell you nothing. I just said that side looked a little flat. The other side was poofy. That side was kind of.
Is that better?
The whole cowboy thing is alright, it just gets really dated.
I don't want it to be tacky.
How about farmhouse glam? How does that sound?
Farmhouse glam.
If it's done right, it can look like a New York City restaurant.
Carpets. Look, just in this area alone, the kitchen, the heavy traffic areas.
Disgusting.
It's awful. They want the floor to be light, but wearing. You take Something synthetic. The chairs, these are just,
Yeah, they're in bad shape.
This is a lot.
Right.
I can't say enough about how good this fragrance is. And
And I don't know that you want to keep this wallpaper, do you?
I don't like anything on this wall.
that's beautiful. I ain't touching it.
Or vanilla. You know.
Bubble. Bubble, bubble.
You know,
Yep, now
Fragrance.
tomorrow the big review for,
modernizing it a bit, so let me see what I can come up with.
you know, we'll try to unmold it tomorrow.
Is it a good surprise?
I think it's great for me.
All I'm doing right now is I'm just going around popping the bubbles. There's little teeny tiny bubbles and they're driving me absolutely bonkers. So, alright, glitter. Now I have had a little bit of practice with glitter, but I'm going to tell you, it's never been a very good experience for me. Because no matter how much I love doing this, you know, just like with my gloves, yeah, of course. I wore gloves at the very beginning, and what happened is the lye got into the sleeve of my glove and ran down my arm, and I ended up with a big old lye burn. Then, and I wear glasses, so I can't wear goggles, so I need to be able to see. Then, I got my long sleeve shirts on, the gloves on, my glasses on, of course, and I had already taken a bath that morning, so I didn't need to take a bath. So, you know, I went to bed after I cleaned up and whatnot. I get up in the morning, I tell my husband, I'm like, my ear hurts really bad. And couldn't figure out why my ear hurt. So I go into the bathroom to take a peek at why my ear hurt. And the reason why my ear hurt was because a piece of lye soap had splashed up onto my ear and had stayed there all night. I actually had a blister on my ear from the lye. So I could be wearing body armor and that stuff will actually just, it'll find its way in somewhere.
Just makes the metallics in it.
And doesn't it pop? All right,
Sparkles.
that is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take you off for a second here, if I can. Try to give you up close. Okay, that's zoomed out all the way. And that is beautiful. And it smells every bit as good as it looks. Nice and glistening, shiny. Ooh la la, yum yum. All right, well, that's it. And we'll see you all back tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.